Hey, did you miss me? Did you miss me? Did I leave you? Did I leave you? You know what I'm saying? Is it that I went away too long? Did you miss Mr. Best while he was gone? Oh man. You know, that was quick, wasn't it? I left and I came right back. Told you I was coming back. Okay. This is Black is Gold, episode 19. Now the song I just sang, okay, I already told you Michael Jackson is gonna be on Black is Gold, okay? He's gonna be on Black is Gold. That one, man, I'm gonna drop the link on that one. All right, I'm gonna bring y'all up, but it's not about Michael Jackson today, okay? This is about Black is Gold, episode 19, Barbara Jordan. Okay, let's get into the story. All right, you know what I mean? She's one of the first pioneering, you know what I mean, sisters who was in political office. You know what I'm saying? I look at her. Somebody I covered, you know, the first episode I did on Black is Gold, Thurgood Marshall. There's certain people that, you know, were trendsetters when it came to the political game and the social game. And she was one of them. You know what I mean? Shout out to Scully. Scully just sent me a message. What's good, Scully? You know what I mean? That's Lola for those who don't know. All right, let's get into it. Barbara Charlene Jordan, born February 21st, 1936, transcended January 17th, 1996, was an American lawyer, educator, and politician. A Democrat, she was the first African-American elected to the Texas Senate after Reconstruction, and the first Southern African-American woman elected to the United States House of Representatives. Jordan is known for her eloquent opening statement at the House Judiciary Committee hearings during the impeachment process against Richard Nixon. In 1976, she became the first African-American, and if you don't know who Richard Nixon is, I can't help you, all right? And the first woman to ever deliver a keynote address at a Democratic National Convention. She received the Presidential Medal of Freedom, among numerous other honors. She was the first African-American woman to be transcended in honor in the Texas State Cemetery. Jordan is also known for her work as chair of the U.S. Commission on Immigration Reform. Let's get it going, y'all. All right, let's get into her life, her early life. Barbara Charlene Jordan was born in Houston, Texas, 5th Ward. Wow. Jordan's childhood was centered on church life. Her mother was Arlene Patton Jordan, a teacher in the church, and her father was Benjamin Jordan, a Baptist preacher. Though her mother, Jordan, was the great-granddaughter of Edward Patton, if you don't know who that is, do your research, who was one of the last African-American members of the Texas House of Representatives prior to disenfranchisement of Black Texas under Jim Crow. If you don't know what Jim Crow is, I can't help you with that either. Barbara Jordan was the youngest of 3 children, with siblings Rosemary Jordan McGowan and Benny Jordan Croswell. Okay? Jordan attended Roberson Elementary School. She graduated from Phyllis Wheatley High School in 1952 with honors. Whew. Jordan credited a speech she heard in her high school years by Edith F. Simpson, if you don't know what that is, do your research, would inspire her to become an attorney. Because of segregation, she could not attend the University of Texas at Austin. Wow. And instead chose Texas Southern University, an historically Black institution, majoring in political science and history. At Texas Southern University, Jordan was a national champion debater, defeating opponents from Yale and Brown. Woo! And tying Harvard University. She graduated magna cum laude in 1956. At Texas Southern University, she pledged Delta Gamma chapter of Delta Sigma Theta sorority. She attended Boston University School of Law, graduated in 1959. Jordan taught political science at Tuskegee Institute in Alabama for a year. Wow. In 1960, she returned to Houston and started a private law practice. Wow. Man, so that was her early life. Putting in work in her early life as a child, putting in that work, all right? Let's get into a political career, y'all. Okay, let's get into a career. Jordan campaigned unsuccessfully in 1962 and 64 for the Texas House of Representatives. She won a seat in the Texas Senate in 1966, becoming the first African-American state senator in Texas since 1883. Wow. Wow. I'm gonna say it again. Wow. And the first Black woman to serve in that body. Re-elected to a full term in the Texas Senate in 1968, she served until 1972. She was the first African-American female to serve as president pro tempore of the state senate and served one day, June 10th, 1972, as acting governor of Texas. Wow. Jordan was the first African-American woman to serve as governor of a state. During the time of the Texas legislature, Jordan sponsored or co-sponsored some 70 bills. In 1972, she was elected to the U.S. House of Representatives, the first woman elected in her own right to represent Texas in the House. She received extensive support from former President Lyndon B. Johnson. If you don't know who that is, I can't help you with that either. Who helped her secure a position on the House Judiciary Committee. In 1974, she made an influential televised speech before the House Judiciary Committee supporting the impeachment of President Richard Nixon. Johnson's successor as president, so Lyndon B. Johnson's successor as president, okay. In 1975, she was appointed by Carl Albert, if you don't know who that is, do your research, the Speaker of the United States House of Representatives to the Democratic Steering and Policy Committee. In 1976, Jordan mentioned as a possible running mate to Jimmy Carter of Georgia. You know who Jimmy Carter is? I can't help you with that either. Became instead the first African-American woman to deliver a keynote address at the Democratic National Convention. Despite not being a candidate, Jordan received one delegate vote, 0.3% for president at the convention. In November 1977, Barbara Jordan spoke at the 1977 National Women's Conference. Other speakers included Rosalind Carter, Betty Ford, Lady Bird Johnson, Bella Abzug, Audrey Collins, Claire Randall, C. Reed Weller, Cecilia Busiga, Gloria Steinem, Lenore Hershey, and Jean O'Leary. You don't know who these people are? Do your research. Yeah, I'm doing two, man. I'm doing two. I might do a third. 20 might. I might do 20. I might do 20. I might in three. It might come. I might knock it out. Who knows? You know what I mean? I'm feeling good right now. You know what I'm saying? I might do 20. You know what I mean? I might drop 21 today, just depending, because I do want to catch up. So, I'm gonna catch up. All right, I'm definitely gonna do that. Shout out to them three. Jordan retired from politics in 1979, became an adjunct professor teaching ethics at the University of Texas at Austin, Lyndon B. Johnson School of Public Affairs. She was again a keynote speaker at the Democratic National Convention in 1992. Shout out to Marcus. Sophomore Marcus was good. Man, Marcus, it's February, man. You about to graduate pretty soon, man. May and June to be here, baby. Know what I mean? You about to be a junior soon. Marcus is about to be a junior real soon. All right? His sophomore years is coming slowly to an end. It's about to be March. You only got a few more months, and yeah, he's about to go from being a sophomore to being a junior. And you know what comes after him being a junior? He's going to be a senior. He's going to be a senior real soon, y'all. All right? It's going to happen. Now, let's keep it going, y'all. In 1994, Clinton awarded her the President Medal of Freedom, and the NAACP presented her with the Spingarn Medal. She was honored many times and was given over 20 honorary degrees from institutions across the country, including Harvard and Princeton, and was elected to the Texas and National Women's Hall of Fame. Definitely. You know what I mean? Should I do it for him? I know it's black as gold, but should I do it for him? I'm going to do it for him. You know what I mean? You gotta give a shout out to the Zodiac Killer. All right, that was for you, Marcus. That was for you. Let me keep it going. Okay. He says, time flies by the way yesterday was the 3rd anniversary. Hey! Shout out to the home channel, man. Our home channel, Knowledge Relationships, you know what I'm saying? 3rd anniversary of the stream. Man, I'm surprised we do an anniversary stream, man. You probably just found out today, but it's all good. Let's get it, y'all. Let me continue the story. But shout out to the home station, you know what I'm saying? Knowledge and Relationships. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. On July 25th, 1974, Jordan delivered a 15-minute televised speech in front of the members of the U.S. House Judiciary Committee. He said, man, I forgot. All right. I'm pretty sure you did. You know what I mean? She presented an opening speech during the hearings that was part of the impeachment process against Richard Nixon. This speech is thought to be one of the greatest speeches of 20th century American history. Throughout her speech, Jordan strongly stood by the Constitution of the United States. She defended the checks and balances. I lost my place. No, I got it. System, which was set in place to inhibit any politician from abusing their power. Jordan never flat out said that she wanted Nixon impeached, but rather subtly and cleverly implied her thoughts. She simply stated facts that proved Nixon to be untrustworthy and heavily involved in illegal situations. Wow. And quoted the drafters of the Constitution to argue that action like Nixon during the scandal corresponded with an understanding of impeachable offenses. She protested that the Watergate scandal, if you don't know what that is, I can't help you with that either, will forever ruin the trust American citizens have for their government. This powerful and influential statement earned Jordan national praise for her rhetoric, morals, and wisdom. Jordan, this is what she got into legislation. Jordan supported the Community Reinvestment Act of 1977, legislation that required banks to lend and make services available to undeserved, poor, and minority communities. Wow. So, man, some of y'all wouldn't have bank accounts if it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, for Barbara Jordan. Know what I mean? Whew, let's get it. She supported the renewal of the Voting Rights Act of 1965, the renewal of it. Wow. An expansion of the act to cover language minorities. Wow. Wow. And they always say, you know, that black people are savages and, you know, we don't do this and we're lazy and all sort of stuff. Y'all come from other countries and y'all be talking all that shiznit, you know what I'm saying, about us. And look what we do for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Look what we do for y'all. You know what I mean? We make sure that even if you don't speak English, you know what I'm saying, that you're protected. Ain't that some shiznit? Now, let's continue. All right. This extended protection to Hispanics in Texas. It was opposed by Texas Governor Dolph Briscoe. If you don't know who that is, do your research. And Secretary of State Mark White. You don't know who that is, do your research. She also authored an act that ended federal authorization of price fixing by manufacturers. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oh. So yeah, let me continue, y'all. All right. Jordan was also a proponent of the Equal Rights Amendment and issued a statement in support of extending the deadline in 1979. During Jordan's tenure as a congresswoman, she sponsored or co-sponsored over 300 bills and resolutions, several of which are still in effect today as law. And so I don't want to hear no more about black women doing this and not doing that. I don't want to hear nothing about black people not doing this and that. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? We have put in place, you know, legislation for everybody to have equal rights, for everybody to have their voice, for everybody to be heard. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's crazy. It's crazy how people bite the hand they feed them. But understand, once you bite the hand that feeds you, you get no more food. All right? Please understand that. Please believe it. Now, listen, let's continue, all right? Because we're winding down. From 1994 until her transcendence, Jordan chaired the U.S. Commission on Immigration Reform. The commission recommended that total immigration be cut by 1/3 to approximately 550,000 per year. The commission supported increasing enforcement against undocumented migrants and their employers, eliminating visa preferences for siblings and adult children of U.S. citizens, and ended unskilled immigration except for refugees and nuclear families. The Commission's report to Congress said it was a right and responsibility of a democratic society to manage immigration so that it serves the national interest, concluding that legal immigration has strengthened and can continue to strengthen this country, and decreed hostility and discrimination against immigrants as antithetical to the traditional interests of the country. Wow. Wow. The Commission recommended the United States reduce the number of refugees admitted annually to a floor of 50,000. This level will be lifted during emergencies. The recommendation made by the U.S. Commission on Immigration Reform under Jordan's leadership are frequently cited by American immigration restrictionists. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. What can y'all say now? I could just stop Black as Gold right now. I ain't even got to do no more, to be honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Barbara Jordan, a woman, a black woman at that, right? Since y'all want to say that, y'all always want to talk about black women, right? A black woman at that did so much, right? Damn they did more than some black men, I may say. You know what I mean? And I don't want to hear about no cape and none of other BS. Listen, at the end of the day, this woman has fought for us to have rights as a people, as a nation, for those who are not of the other persuasion, if y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And man, that is huge. That is huge. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear no more about us being trash and none of that. Look at the things that we provide. That's why I'm doing this series. I'm doing a series so y'all can be awakened, so y'all can see who we really are as a people and what we really stand for. You know what I mean? To show you that black is truly gold. Okay? And without us, a lot of y'all wouldn't be around. All right? I'm just keeping it G. I got you. You know what I mean? I'm in that type of mood with it. But this is episode 19. Barbara Jordan. You know what I mean? As our Heavenly Sisters in the stream, QB would say, be intentional. And I ain't got to say no more after that, man. All right? I'm going to close it just like that. This is episode 19, Barbara Jordan. All right? Definitely show love and support to this. And with that, I'm out.
The DJ.